The legend of the crescent moon birthmark. Long before Olamma was born, in a time when gods and spirits walked among mortals, a woman named Urenma the wise ruled the land. She was the first in her lineage to bear the crescent moon birthmark behind her left ear, a sacred symbol said to have been placed there by Ela, the earth goddess, as a sign of divine favor. Urenma was a just and powerful ruler, known for her ability to see through deception and uncover hidden truths. She was beloved by her people and feared by her enemies, for she possessed an unbreakable will and a destiny woven in the stars. Before her death, she prophesied that every firstborn daughter of her bloodline would inherit the mark, carrying forth its blessings and its burdens. The village elders recorded her prophecy. The one who bears the moon's light shall walk the path of truth. She will suffer, but she will not fall. When the shadow of deceit covers her home, the mark shall reveal what is lost. From that day, the crescent moon birthmark became a sacred sign in Olamma's family, bestowing upon its bearer great gifts and heavy responsibilities. Long ago, under the golden glow of the setting sun, a prophecy was spoken in the heart of the village. An aged priestess, known as Mama Ejimefo, sat before the sacred shrine of Ola, the earth goddess, her eyes clouded with visions from the spirit world. That evening, as villagers gathered for the annual festival of the moon, she rose from her mat and lifted her trembling hands. A child will be born, marked by the crescent moon, bearer of truth and justice. But beware, she cried. For where light shines, shadows gather. Deception will enter her home, and what is stolen will cry out to be found. A mother's sorrow shall turn to vengeance, and the truth shall rise like the morning sun. Her words sent whispers through the crowd. Many believed the prophecy spoke of the next daughter born into the lineage of Queen Urenma, whose bloodline carried the mystical crescent moon birthmark. Some dismissed it as an old woman's ramblings, but others exchanged uneasy glances. Prophecies had never failed in their village. The birth of Olamma. Not long after, a baby girl was born to a wealthy trader and his wife. When the midwife cleaned the newborn's skin, she gasped. Behind the baby's left ear, the silver curve of a crescent moon shone faintly under the torchlight. It is her, the midwife whispered in awe. The one from the prophecy. The child was named Olamma, meaning precious jewel. As she grew, she was beloved by all, known not only for her beauty but for her wisdom beyond her years. Elders sought her counsel, and children gathered around her to hear the stories she wove from the air. She was a daughter of destiny. Yet, in the quiet corners of the village, envious whispers stirred. Not everyone rejoiced in her birth. Years later, in a quiet village surrounded by hills and rivers, lived a beautiful woman named Olamma. She was known for her kindness, strength, and the rare birthmark that graced every first daughter in her family, a crescent moon behind the left ear, said to be a symbol of truth and protection passed down from their ancestors. Olamma blossomed into a woman of great virtue and intelligence, catching the eye of Obinna, a respected farmer. He was hardworking, noble, and deeply in love with her. Theirs was a union envied by many. At their wedding, an elder blessed them, saying, "May your love be like the Iroko tree, strong, unmoved by storms." For years, their home was filled with laughter, prosperity, and peace. Olamma bore Obinna a son, and she rejoiced when she saw the crescent moon birthmark on his tiny ear, proof that her ancestors had blessed her child. But peace is fragile, and where love flourishes, jealousy often follows. From a neighboring village came Urenma, a woman whose beauty was as captivating as her heart was cunning. She had heard of Olamma's charmed life, her perfect marriage, and her noble son, and it filled her with bitter envy. It was said that Urenma practiced dark charms, lacing her words with spells that could twist a man's heart. She set her sights on Obinna, luring him with secret whispers and forbidden meetings by the river. Olamma's marriage to Obinna, a respected farmer, for years, was peaceful until a shadow crept into their home. Obinna took a mistress from a neighboring village, a cunning woman named Urenma. She was jealous of Olamma's beauty and place in Obinna's life. Before long, Obinna, once loyal and devoted, began to change. He became distant, his love for clouded by Urenma's deceitful magic. He took Urenma as his mistress, bringing her shamefully into their lives like an unwanted storm. Urenma wanted more than stolen moments. She wanted place, her home, her child's birthright. And so, she devised a wicked plan, one that would tear world apart. When both and Urenma became pregnant around the same time, Urenma plotted to take place completely. With smooth lies and manipulation, she convinced Obinna that their future would be better without And on the night both women gave birth, at home and Urenma at the shrine of an old midwife, Obinna did the unthinkable. He exchanged the babies while was weak from childbirth. The son she had carried for 9 months, the one born with the sacred birthmark, was taken away and replaced with Urenma's child. Tears of joy soon turned to confusion. Her child had no birthmark. When she questioned it, Obinna brushed it off, claiming not all children inherited it. She trusted him. She wanted to believe her husband. Years passed. The child in home was cold, distant, and even cruel. He never called her mama unless forced. Meanwhile, in the same village, a quiet, humble boy served as a house help in Urenma's home, mistreated and made to sleep outside like a dog. But the boy had something strange, a crescent moon behind his left ear. One day, while selling palm oil in the market, saw the boy up close. The sight of the birthmark made her heart stop. She called him closer, asking his name. The boy looked at her with eyes so familiar it made her tremble. He said his name was Chikamso. That night, she could not sleep. The moon behind the boy's ear danced in her thoughts. She dug into memories, questioned the midwife, and uncovered the truth. The midwife who helped Urenma, now old and on her deathbed, confessed everything. Wept bitterly. She had raised a stranger while her true son suffered. Fueled by the pain of betrayal, she confronted Obinna before the village elders. Obinna, shamed and broken, fell to his knees, but it was too late. Chikamso was brought back to her, scarred but strong. He forgave her, for he had always dreamed of a mother who truly loved him. As for Urenma, she was banished from the village. Obinna was stripped of his honor and left to wander, a warning to all men who would betray sacred trust. And so, the tale of the moon-marked child spread across the land, a reminder that no lie can hide the truth forever, and the bond between a mother and her child is stronger than deceit.